Greetings and salutations. I'm Christopher Platt, reporting for Your Black World News with an article from yahoo.com. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and visit theblackbusinessschool.com to learn about financial literacy and how you can grow your business today. A former Florida police officer was sentenced to 25 years in prison Thursday for the fatal on-duty shooting of a black musician whose SUV had broken down after a late-night concert. Former Palm Beach Gardens officer Norman Raja was the first person in Florida in nearly 30 years to be convicted and sentenced for an on-duty killing, and one of the only few nationwide. The 41-year-old defendant was sentenced by Circuit Judge Joseph Marks as family and friends of the 31-year-old victim, Corey Jones, looked on in a hushed courtroom jammed with supporters on both sides. Raja was convicted last month of manslaughter and attempted murder in Jones's death. Marks, on Thursday, imposed a sentence of 25 years on each count to be served concurrently. Prosecutors had said Raja had escalated what should have been a routine interaction into a deadly confrontation in 2015 when he encountered Corey, a housing inspector and part-time drummer whose SUV had stalled on a dark highway ramp. Raja had faced a possible sentencing range from 25 years to life in prison, and both prosecutor Adrian Ellis and the father of the victim had urged the judge to impose the maximum. Previously, Marks has rejected motions by Raja's attorneys to throw out the verdicts. They argue the evidence didn't support his conviction and that Marks should have instructed jurors to consider whether Raja's use of force was justified under Florida's Stand Your Ground law. They plan to appeal. At Thursday's hearing, Clinton Jones Sr. told the judge he still has his son's number programmed into his cell phone because he can't stand the finality of deleting it. He said he wanted Raja to receive a life sentence, not out of hatred, but because of the pain he's caused the Jones family. It was painful for us to go through this because I knew the kind of son we had raised, Jones said. Raja, of Asian descent, was in plain clothes as part of an auto burglary investigation team when he spotted Jones's SUV at 3:15 a.m. October 18, 2015. Jones was headed home from a nightclub performance by his reggae band when his vehicle stalled. He had a concealed weapons permit and carried a handgun, purchased days earlier to protect his $10,000 drum set, which was in the SUV. Raja, wearing jeans, a t-shirt, and a baseball cap, drove an unmarked van the wrong way up an off-ramp and stopped mere feet from the broken-down vehicle. Prosecutors said Raja never identified himself as an officer and acted so aggressively that Jones must have thought he was about to be carjacked or killed. Raja's supervisor testified the officer had been told to don a police vest if he approached a civilian. He didn't. Prosecutors also questioned why Raja didn't pull his badge from his pocket. What police didn't know at first was that Jones had been talking to a tow truck dispatcher on a recorded line. That recording shows Jones saying, "Huh?" as his door opens. Raja yells, "You good?" Jones says he is. Raja replies twice, "Really?" with Jones replying, "Yeah." Suddenly, Raja shouts at Jones to raise his hands, using an expletive. Jones replies, "Hold on," and Raja repeats his demand. Prosecutors believe Jones pulled his gun and tried to get away. Raja fired 3 shots. Jones ran down an embankment. Prosecutors said he threw his gun, but Raja fired 3 more times, 10 seconds after the first volley. Jones was killed by a bullet through his heart. Prosecutors said Raja, not knowing of the tow truck dispatcher recording, tried to deceive investigators. He claimed he said, "Police, can I help you?" as Jones jumped from the SUV. He also told them Jones leapt backward and pointed his gun, forcing him to fire. Raja said Jones ran but turned and again pointed his gun, forcing him to fire the second volley. Prosecutors charged Raja with manslaughter, saying his actions created the confrontation and showed culpable negligence. They also charged him with attempted murder, saying that although they couldn't prove beyond a reasonable doubt which of Raja's 6 shots killed Jones, the second volley was a conscious effort to kill him as he fled. The last Florida officer sentenced for an on-duty killing was Miami's William Lozano back in 1989. The Hispanic officer fatally shot a black motorcyclist who he said tried to hit him. A passenger died when the motorcycle crashed, setting off 3 days of rioting. Lozano was convicted of 2 manslaughter counts in a Miami trial and sentenced to 7 years, but he never served it. State appellate court justices dismissed the verdict, saying the case should have been moved from Miami because of racial tensions. Lozano was acquitted at a 1993 retrial in Orlando. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to share this video and let us know what you think. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Your Black World YouTube channel and visit theblackbusinessschool.com today. I'm Christopher Platt reporting. Until next time, shalom.